Alright, we're back in here with another video. College Football 27 is going to keep us busy. But this is a separate series. I know I've got my Julian Baptiste series going. And I just wanted to get on here and start a series that had to do with me. How would I handle being a head coach of a college football team? How would I handle the ins and outs of doing things on the football side? So here we are. As you can see, I created my guide. This is not the appearance I'm going to go with. But just to give you a good look, I'm going to go with the spread offense, a 4-2-5 man. Obviously, the alma mater is LSU. Go Tigers, baby. Now, I debated on the pipeline. Should I go Illinois pipeline? Should I go Louisiana pipeline? Should I go Texas pipeline? I got ties to a lot of places. I'm going to go with Louisiana pipeline. Is it a little cheating? Maybe. Considering we're going to take over the NIU Huskies to start. It might be a little cheating. Demeanor calm, stance, hands on the knees, and we're going to be aggressive in all aspects. That's the way I expect to play. Our dynasty point strategy is a little bit balanced. I debated going talent acquisition, but we're going to keep it a little balanced for now and see how it goes. Let's go ahead and pick out this appearance. I'm not bald. I'm not going with none of that. Honestly, I never find in any of these games any appearance that feels even remotely close to me. The only one that I can make a good one kind of is on 2K. These other ones, like, they are not for me. Like, I'm a light-skinned dude. Like, I need somebody like super light-skinned, but like these dudes are too. The dudes that I try to go are like almost Mexican. I'm not Mexican. Like, I don't know. I think this is probably the closest one I got, and that's bad. That's bad bump. Let me see. Hold on. That can't be it. I'm not a hat guy either, so that always messes me up. So I don't really wear hats. Let's just go ahead and go with this one. Call it. Oh, I didn't know you could organize by skin tone. That actually would have helped. Save some time there, but let's go physique. 6 feet. We're not that heavy. 230. Yeah. Muscular build for sure. Going muscular build. What would I be wearing on the sideline? I'm definitely going headpiece on the right side. Tops. I'm feeling the polo look. I like the polo look. I'm not mad at it. Definitely would not go cutoff. If you're wearing a cutoff and you are working, you have a problem. I'm gonna go with the long sleeves shirt hoodie type deal here. We're gonna go joggers on the bottom. Should I go gray joggers? Oh, they're white. I'm gonna go with the black joggers for now. You know, black goes with everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Is NIU an Adidas school? I don't even know. I picked 2 Adidas schools with these rebuilds, and didn't even realize it. I guess it's kind of cool that they have shoes in the game now. Hopefully that's not the only 2 shoes that they have. I haven't looked at any other school, but I guess NIU is a Nike or an Adidas school. Otherwise, they wouldn't give me that. So here we go, coming in with a C- prestige. Obviously, my guy's a recruiter, man. He's a recruiter. There's no way that my character would not be a recruiter. I'm gonna go out and get the best talent. I'm gonna go out and see who wants to be a part of this Husky squad. Now, just because we're starting with the Huskies doesn't mean we have to end with the Huskies. I'm open to new job opportunities. I'm open to things, going the way if we get NIU to really good and teams start calling. Obviously, there's one on the list that you guys know I'm gonna have to take a look at. It's just the way it is. Okay, so we have to be ranked in the top 25 in the next 3 seasons. We got to score at least 20 points in any game, and we have to win a road game this season. And here we go. We're going to sign that contract and get right into it. You can see we've only got 755 dynasty points here. It looks like we can maybe... we got unspent is 755. My bad. We got 1,000 total. Just over 1,000 there. And it looks like that's what we've got for our recruits. Can't really do much in these for now. Should we upgrade the facility right away? Max facility grade is an F. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to put some real effort into our facilities here because we are a long way away from even a B grade in facilities. So that's tough to think about. Go ahead and hire somebody in these extra staff spots. I don't want to spend too much, but I do want to get a little bit. So I kind of want to hire this person here. Actually, let's hire this person. And we'll hire a fundraising coordinator. Takes a little bit away from our points, but I'm not trying to spend too much on our not trying to spend too much without looking at some of these players that we got. Our team should be relatively cheap. We got Taylor Johnson, and I'm not a run type guy, but I guess we're going to have to do that with this. Let's look at our schedule. I'm not playing any FCS schools. I know it's probably a free win, but I'm just not doing it. Let's go ahead and pretend that we're also in our other league. We're going to draw Arkansas State in there. And obviously NIU is joining a new conference, the Mountain West. And it'll be interesting to see kind of the schedule that they go on. I actually want to look at it one more time. Do we go to Hawaii? They come to us. So that'll be interesting to see all those, schools like Hawaii making that trip to Illinois. That'll be really interesting to see in real life how that goes. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of these recruits. This week we only got 300 hours. That's hard to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at. I actually want to go by state. We're gonna get as many kids as we can out of Louisiana. I know it's gonna be tough. We're not gonna get any 5 stars, 4 stars right off the bat. But let's see if we got some 3 stars that maybe don't command a whole lot. I think if you're commanding over 100, I've got nothing for you. So what about this kid at 90? Do we need him? Looks like we do. I'm going to add him. We need a running back. Looks like we do. Must have a lot of seniors on this team. I didn't even really look at the roster, I'll be honest. I typically, in at least the past games, I like the raw strength guards. I like that strength on the inside. I'm not going after the elusive bruisers. This guy's a 0 NIL, 5'10" corner. I like the bigger corners and the bigger wide receivers. I'm going to recruit him just because he's from Natchitoches. Shout out to Natchitoches. We're going to put him on the board. And I don't like to get outside linebackers that are below 6'6". Like if you're 6'5", you got to be really good, coming in really good. But for the most part, I loved athletes, at least in the last game. Every single athlete was a pretty good grab for the most part. And I don't really like zone corners. I know they typically come in pretty fast, but that's not typically my thing. This is a good sized running back. He's a JUCO guy though, so you only really get him for a season. And I know I'm looking at 2 stars. It's not typically the way I like to go about it. This guy's got a good build, physical route runner. But the good thing about this series is I can control everybody we're recruiting. It's hard in the other one having to let some other decisions be left up not to me. But we're gonna go ahead and put him on the board. Let's look at our Illinois. I think this would be my second best place to recruit. Obviously with the boost in NIU should be a little bit better. I'm take a look at some of these 3 stars. Like I said, I'm not committing to a lot of NIL early. If you're at like 125, I can maybe convince myself to do, especially if you're a position of need. Obviously, we're gonna have to go after some people that I wouldn't typically go after. I think this kid is a good example of somebody I would like to go after. 105. It's not too big though, but hopefully he comes with a lot of speed. Let's put him on the board. JUCO guy, sophomore. I'm not going to put him on the board early. We're going to add this guy to the board. Pure runner. We're going to add him to the board and see what he can do. In games past, the pure runner has not been that great. And also in games past, I did not like the gap specialist. let's go ahead and add this athlete. Let's go ahead and add this athlete. I don't like that the 2-star wants some NIL. This guy, I know raw strength is not usually good on the outside, but he's 6'7", and I'm not turning that down. This guy's a 6'4" linebacker. I like that. We're going to add this guy, a 6'3" pure runner. Wide receiver. We're going to add this cat. I'm just going to fill up the board and scout some of these guys. Obviously, that's all you can do in that first week. So we're going to scout some. I think for the status of this series, or for this team, like, we should focus on scouting some of these lower star players rather than kind of going all in on the higher guys, the 3-star guys that we know that we do want. So some of these lower guys, like these 1-stars that I'm starting to put on the board, unfortunately. And we're going to go ahead and see who's interested in us as well. You know, personally, I like to dive into Hawaii in every series that I'm in just to see what they have to offer. I feel like they typically, in games past, they had some good offensive linemen, some good defensive linemen. And their NIL is a little too high for me, personally. He's an athlete, elusive bruiser. 90's not too bad. Elusive route runner there. North-south receiver. Do we need a kicker? I could do a kicker from Hawaii. Doesn't look like we need one. Another 6'6" guy from the outside. Like I said, typically those guys have been good from out there. We've got some 1-star dudes interested in us. He's got a second all the way out in Hawaii. And we're going to go ahead and dive into Texas as well, just to see what else would be out there. We're going to give Texas, this NIL is crazy. Like, look at that. This is wild. And I'm going to try and save some. I don't really want to go after these guys that are past 100 in the NIL category. But let's see what we've got going on here in Texas. Texas is expensive, it looks like. These guys are asking for way more than I'm willing to spend. Here goes a guy at 0, but he's a fullback. I don't recruit fullbacks. You'll never see a fullback on my roster. You just won't. It's just not the way I go. All right, 115 is not bad. 6'1" lurker here from Keller, Texas. Seth O'Shaughnessy. Gonna put him on the board. Wide receivers out of Texas, you know they get busy. He's got a 130 requirement. This quarterback, a little bit out of my price range there. Got a punter for 0. I'm glad the punters aren't asking for NIL. Most of the time, you know. Sometimes games will come out and contracts will be messed up. 2K. But they seem to be doing a good job so far. I like to add this guy. Lower NIL requirement. 6'3" linebacker here. We're going to add him. Well-rounded guy on the outside. We're going to add him. I like size at every position. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to add as much size as we can on my rosters. Like this, a 6'2" corner, that's perfect. Like a 6'5" receiver. Like, I'm going after the talent that I think that we can acquire. And obviously the NIL becomes play. And right now I'm just going to add as many guys as I can to kind of see where we're at. We're going to see what we're going to be willing to spend on. We're going to need some corners. This is a perfect dude to add. 6'7", 320. Not much NIL required from him. I'm assuming he's going to go a little bit under-recruited there, but hopefully we can get on it early. This guy, another good guy, over 6 feet, over on the linebacker side. This a perfect dude. 6'4", almost 300 pounds, pure power. Pure power was good to me in last season's game. And a center right here. Texas has some guys we can get here for cheap. See, this is the type of guy I don't like to get on the offensive line. I feel like he should be playing more on the inside. He's a pass protector, which is fine for me on the outside. But He's only 6'4". I need size on my outside. I need you to be big. And we're going to go after this guy, Zach Singletary. And that's all of our targets for now. Let's go ahead and get to some scouting. I'm only going to go, that's by national rank, so let's do that. So let's scout these 2 stars that we have. Oh, this guy's a JUCO guy. Did I know that? I will leave him on there. From Texas. Let's get our 2 stars, and we'll start scouting them. Just to see here. Oh, actually, I'm tripping. I just spent that. Let's look at our skill. We get points for being a member. We're gonna use that. We're gonna use those to our advantage. Quarterbacks takes less time to scout. Let's do it. Running backs take less time to scout. Let's do it. Wide receivers take less time to scout. Let's do it. We're gonna do this for every position except kicker. Actually, that's what we're gonna do right now. Go full on the quarterback. Right here. These things are expensive, man. We've already got only 70 coach points left. Let's take a look at our quarterback room first. See if we have any young guys that maybe I don't have to make in as a starter at a 71. We do have a sophomore as his backup. Brady Davidson, 6'5", pocket passer. 6'6" right here. This is a 6'6" dual threat. 81 speed. Our starter is a 6'5" dual threat, 81 speed. I might try to do my best to make him develop. Doesn't mean I'm not going to go after anybody. For sure does not mean that. But then somebody like these 2 at the end, like, I don't really care what happens to them. And then Brady Davidson would be another guy that can kind of be in the mix there. Looks like our halfbacks, our older crowd, are 2 that are going to go. Our juniors and seniors, he's probably going to transfer. Probably not going to be anything that I can do to convince him to stay. His speed is just below a 90. And, yeah, there's probably not going to be much I can do to convince him to stay. Rogers is our leader in the wide receiver room. We got a lot of seniors in the wide receiver room, so I think I'm going to go back to our tree here. I'm going to give us the increased chance to sway quarterbacks. Wait. Nah. I don't really need that. If that has to go with the sway component, I don't really be swaying folks. Because I don't really need to use that. Maybe they figured that people don't actually use the sway, and that's why they made you do that. But if I were to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and spend it. And we're going to build this coach kind of together. So if I build a nasty coach, you guys let me know. We got 30 points left, and I'm just going to kind of let those build up. All right, let's get back into scouting. I'm going to go ahead and get to these 2 stars. Here he is. We started scouting him. Okay. His moves are okay. Block shotting is just okay. Speed's not bad. He's from Illinois, so we should have a little boost there. Here's our guy from Natchitoches. Another 2-star cat. His strength isn't very good. His hit power is there. Speed is decent. I like where he's coming from. He's a team player. Could play a couple different places. Let's check out this athlete. 83 speed. Not really good for any position, to be honest with you. And his route running and stuff like that is horrendous. Wow. That's bad. Alright. I think I'm going to get him off the board. Get him off the board. We're going to try and go after some more talent. This is our outside guy. He's got decent stuff. He's more of a running guy. He's a raw strength guy. His strength is at 80. Here's our guy from Hawaii. See what he can do. Week 0 now, you got to spend all the hours. This guy's speed is trash. It's trash. I'm going to take him off the board. I don't even need you with the 70 speed. I did hear that they nerfed the speed this year. But even still, I'm going to go 1 scout on him because I like his speed. That's the biggest thing that I look at every position, to be honest with you. I don't know if I should be thinking that way or not. But just kind of is. Like, this is a guy that I definitely need to go after. He's a 2-star, but he's got an 89 speed, and he can play a couple different positions. We're going to look at this safety here. Laplace. Oh, he leans higher on the speed for sure. 81's not bad. I think 80 is more of my threshold. This is a 1-star guy. I mean, I probably shouldn't even scout him, but I'm going to put him on here and make sure he's fully scouted. Make sure he's fully scouted as well. Let's see what he's a D tackle. He is a left guard. His blocking isn't great. It doesn't show me his strength. He's an agile guy. So those guys have developed well in the past, but usually 1-star recruits. I'm not typically a 1-star recruit type of guy. But all these 3 stars we're gonna try and go after, and I'm going to look at some more of these safeties here in the 3-star range and just see who is going to be the best as far as money. I don't want to, get too many guys that are expecting a lot of money from us because I just don't think that's realistic. Got him on our board. Merrill from Cali. That may be a hard sell. Coverage specialist here from Texas. We're going to add him. And then we are going to look. 6'2" guy right here from South Carolina. We do have a couple more hours to look and see what they're about. But actually, I want to see. Mike O'Shaughnessy is the best player I'm going after. And he is 1,000th and some change nationally. I would like to see NIU get up higher in the rankings, but, I mean, we'll see what happens here. We'll definitely get the team good before we leave, at least as good as I think we can get them. And we'll go kind of from there. Let's take a look at our quarterbacks, actually. Let's use these last couple of, see which quarterback is worth really going after. And that didn't really give us much. And it looks like he's going to have a higher throw power. And his speed is at 84. There's no telling what his speed is going to be. As a dual threat, I may just end up going after both of them. And we're just going to have to see what happens with that. I could spend some stuff here on the facilities. I think it might be worth it. I think I'm going to do it after this season. I want to go ahead and make sure that we are spending towards getting the better players. The better players is what matters, as I've learned throughout my years here. The best players is what win games, and all the other stuff is just for cuteness. So we've got 605 points to work with as far as getting these guys in. Going to prioritize our high guys. And I unfortunately did not pick anybody on my board that actually had decent interest in us. I probably should have done that. But if you're going after talent, sometimes they don't know what they're missing until you get in front of them. So our linebackers are our 3 highest guys, and they're all from Texas. And I'm going to take a swing at our quarterbacks first. I feel like they have – this guy's from Illinois, and he wants 110. If I give him 130, he shows up with some interest. I'm going to stick with 115 for him. And we're going to do the same. We're going to give him some hours here. I don't know which one I like more. We're going to go ahead and do contact friends and family. Same thing with him here. Lower NIL expectations. So when I give you 90, it's not much, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep it at your expected. I'll edit the scholarship maybe a little bit later, but, whatever you tell me is whatever you tell me. So we're going to look at our halfbacks here. This guy's from Illinois as well. Playing time. You don't think we have playing time for you? That must mean you're not very good. 105 for him. I'm actually going to go back and make sure that that we have enough NIL for these guys. I think let's prioritize these guys first because they've got 95. We're gonna do the same thing here, 95. Put in a little bit of hours. See what that does for us. Obviously, these schools come in with more money. See what we're doing. We're gonna prioritize this cat too. He's at 120. But you know, the offensive line is an important position. And we're also going to go ahead and do that same thing with this running back, 105 for him. Down to 65 already. And it's not looking good. He expects 70. He expects let's get our low guys some love here since they don't expect a whole lot. I'm going to go ahead and put the hours in on him. Let's get another low guy. We got 30 to give out. I want to use it on this safety. And then let's just go add a couple guys. I wish I could just add more guys and like only have a couple more scholars. You know what I mean? Like we did put some 0 guys on here. So let's just offer them a scholarship, I guess. And then I'm going to go back and sort it by who's interested in us. And then I'm going to see too, like I like this kid. I'm going to go ahead and put some good hours into him. Oh, I only have 10 hours left. Oh, because I didn't offer a lot of scholarships yet. All these guys that are expecting 0 are going to get this. I simmed another week. Our guy from Oak Park, the safety here, he decided to lock us out. Didn't even give us a chance. He already reached his top 5. It's a weak top 5. We could have easily went in there and got something done. But he's moving in a different direction. And so should we. It gives us some money back that we put into him. And we're going to see if we're drawing any interest here from any of these guys. I was trying to see he's going. But they're not going to do that. They've got the pipeline advantage and everything. Kong, he still is thinking. We may go all out with the hours and see what that does for him. So Baylor's gaining interest here, even though they didn't even do anything to try and get him. We gave him the money. And I may give these dudes the hours up here just to try and make sure we get in the entrance there. I didn't give him any hours the first go around. That was a mistake. From Illinois. So this guy with Baylor, not going to get him. They got the priority pipeline and everything. This guy I want to make an effort for. We don't have the money though. So I can offer you a scholarship because we don't have the money. I wish that there was a way to kind of do both. I wish I could give you the scholarship, and if you don't get the money, then you maybe want to consider it. But can't really offer any of these guys. We don't have the money to do so. So really, why am I keeping them on my board if I don't have the money? Alright, well we're going to go ahead and remove them. Because I don't even have the money to offer you. So, that's that. We spent our money. How good they are. And this dude, as a 2-star, is getting heavily recruited. That never happened in previous game. Our Natchitoches guy is not going to be our guy. But at least we know we were on to something. Let's go look at some 3-stars. There's probably not going to be anybody interested from the 3-star level. And there's not. Let's look at some 3-stars that require no bread. It's going to be a lot of fullbacks and kickers. And I'm not doing that. So we're going to go ahead and go back to our 2-stars, I guess. See who's interested. We don't have any 2-stars interested in the program? No 2-stars that are interested in the program. Alright. It's rough times over here at NIU. Guess we're going to sort by the best available, even though that doesn't really matter. We're going to go ahead and add this pure power cat off the edge because of NIL. Some 2-stars that want NIL. That's crazy. I guess since we need a corner, I'm going to go after this guy. And I think that's the best that we can do with this situation here. Big on the athletes. I don't know if I can convince myself to recruit a bunch of one-star recruits. And we've got interest. We've got interest from the one-stars, of course, because we are a half-star program. So maybe this is the way to go. I'm going to try and save. This guy's from Illinois, not bad size. I'm going to try and get some points back, hopefully, in the NIL department. I don't know if we're going to be able to convince any transfers to come here. This guy's got a good size. This guy's from Florida, so hopefully he's fast. This guy's from Louisiana. We know we're getting some Louisiana kids. Another one from Florida. And the NIU Huskies are indeed Adidas. They put the Mountain West logo in the center of the jersey. I've never seen that before. It's usually where the brand logo goes, if they're going to do that. Adidas has that one, and I think Under Armour has one like that too. Gonna jump in. We're gonna play the key moments. Let's play some key moments throughout this season. I'll be honest, I'm not a defensive guy. So the minute that we gotta take control of the defense, it's gonna get shaky. And we're with no scoring from either side here through the first quarter, basically. Touchdown. NIU Huskies get on the board first. And the defense comes up with a big stop, letting us play offense, which is what I want to do. See if we can get another score before they do. Unlikely. And that's going to be... Oh, yo! No flag? Oh, here goes. Oh, boy. Got a lot of stars on that offensive line that we got to break through. I'm not really... I know a lot of people like to use the linebacker. It's not really my thing. As you user and get the deflection. Hopefully we just overload them here. Let's use this edge rusher. Oh, yeah. Come on, giving him a lot of time. Oh, that dude's wide open. No catch? Nah, that was crazy. Okay, are we going to get a big-time W in the first game? Uh-oh. Where am I? I don't even know who I'm controlling. Okay. Didn't get the stop there. Defense needs our help. Yeah, they do. I'm going to take control of this safety in the back. Well, actually, I'm going to take control of the linebacker. Oh, get him. Get him. They are inching. Getting their first points of the day. Before the half, they may take the lead. Oh, big time stop right there. Was hoping we could get a... Oh, are they going to go for the field goal? Can we get a block? Can we get a block? No. Still up one. Going into the third. More defense. Don't want to play the defense. Oh. Not bad. Lendon Phillips. Good way to read it. We actually have some good corners on the squad that are young. So hopefully we can convince them to stay and not transfer from our half-star program. Lining up for another field goal. Oh. Nothing there. They take the lead. Can we play some offense again? Thank you. Thank you. Let's run with the quarterback. Hey. Get the first down. Who's injured? Offensive lineman. jet sweep him. Uh-oh, he came off the edge kind of quick. Hey! Good yardage. 2nd and 2. I'm going to go ahead and elect to keep him on the side there. I don't think we're going to be able to change it. I don't know. We'll see. Stadium post is kind of going dumb. We do. We get through there. 1st down. That's all we needed. Let's give it to our running back. It's the best offensive player we have. I haven't given it to him yet, except for the 1 touchdown. Another touchdown? Let's go, Telly. Telly Johnson giving the NIU Huskies the lead yet again. This could be a big time. Okay, I don't like that. That's so aggressive. Oh, they're right there, though. That's why. Stuff it with the linebacker. Did they get it? They did. Moment missed. Big 3rd down. Make the stop. Alright, I'm going to take control of Stanley here. Make him come in a little bit. Flag! False start? Or is it on me? Offsides? Come on, talk to me. Encroachment. I don't even really know what that means. And they are right here. About to get a 1st down. Oh, interesting little play there. They're in the red zone. Yo. They don't need my help. The defense would have been fine on its own. I'm good for offense. Good tackle. Good sack. Injured one of our players. Well, that's not very good. Let's get on this edge rusher. Thomas. Oh, that's super my fault. I feel like I didn't get as many offsides last year. I still did the same thing, so maybe they upped the ante there. Gonna go ahead and sub him out. Raw. Maybe we can get him a couple more XP points here. Ooh, that was a good hit. I'll take care of Calhoun here. I know it says I'm not supposed to say that, but I think I might. He caught it. No, let's go. Defense comes up with a huge stop. And we're back on defense again. Can I get some offense, please? The offense is the only way I'm going to be able to win this game. Okay, not too many yards. Gained only 1. Probably a little risky to go for the blitz here. But I'm going to do it. Oh, not bad, yeah. No yards gained. Going to get the nickel blitz. Oh, yes, good pressure on the quarterback. Good sack, boy. We've got 5 sacks on the day. 5 of them. You can go ahead and get as many field goals as you want. I'm going to go ahead and get these touchdowns. Let's see if we can get a block, actually. Oh, my God, I did it again. Please let me play some offense. Make this stop. No. It knows. It knows that I'm doing too good on offense. That's what it is. They don't want me to win this game. Come on with the stop. That was a weak stop. Oh, they're going for it. Of course they are. Why would they not? Looks like a big time run here. And they get it. And he's going to get a touchdown. Please give me a chance to play some offense. No, the defense does not need my help, I promise. It does not need my help. They're gonna score. And everything that we did on offense is not gonna matter. Good job there by the edge rusher. Alright, actually I think that was the middle linebacker. Another good wrap up here. But we're running out of time. That's part of the problem too. That there's no time for us. No way they're going to call that on me. They're going to decline it because they just got a touchdown. I didn't think it was offsides. He had like a pinky toe, maybe. This is a shame. Scored 2 touchdowns. And I never got the chance to get back on offense. Man, I don't want to get on offense now. The game's over. You let them get two more touchdowns on me. It's over with. Go ahead and get it to him, I guess. And I didn't even get the 4th down. So, yeah. And they want me to get a stop. This stop doesn't matter here. This stop literally could not affect the game any less. And he comes up with it. Shouldn't have got past that big defensive tackle, but well, the upset does not happen in game 1. As Landon Phillips runs 20 times for 1 touchdown and 143 yards. It's a tough one. It really is a tough one. But gonna keep going here as Iowa celebrates being 1-0, even though they probably get ripped out on that one. They shouldn't have even let us score. We're a half-star program. Coach firing is on, so there is a chance that we don't make it. But being a half-star program, I don't know how picky you can be about who your coach is. As we let another recruit lock us out. We're going to go ahead and call it there. It's a wrap for this video. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.